20 iconic quotes from film Once Upon a Time in the West, 1968. Once Upon a Time in the West, 1968, directed by Sergio Leone, is a cinematic masterpiece featuring sparse yet powerful dialogue. Its iconic lines reflect themes of revenge, survival, and the unforgiving nature of the Old West. One of the film's standout lines is Harmonica's chilling retort, and quote, "You brought too many," and quote, delivered just before a showdown, showcasing his calm and lethal demeanor. Cheyenne's humor shines with, and quote, "How can you trust a man who wears both a belt and suspenders? The man can't even trust his own pants," and quote, blending wit with insight into human paranoia. Frank's line, and quote, "People scare better when they're dying," and quote, epitomizes his cold-blooded nature, while Mr. Morton's observation, and quote, "The most efficient weapon is money," and quote, underscores the power struggles central to the story. Each line complements Ennio Morricone's haunting score, elevating the film into a legendary Western tale of poetic justice. And quote, "How can you trust a man who wears both a belt and suspenders? The man can't even trust his own pants," and quote. Cheyenne, with a wry observation about paranoia and over-preparation, and quote, "You see, in this world, there's two kinds of people, my friend, those with loaded guns, and those who dig. You dig," and quote, a memorable line emphasizing power dynamics. And quote, "People scare better when they're dying," and quote, Frank, revealing his ruthlessness, and quote, "You know, Jill, you remind me of my mother. She was the biggest whore in Alameda and the finest woman that ever lived. Whoever my father was, for an hour or for a month, he must have been a happy man," and quote. Cheyenne to Jill, mixing tenderness with brutal honesty, and quote, "Nothing matters now, not the land, not the money, not the woman," and quote. Harmonica, on his single-minded pursuit of revenge, and quote. And Frank sent us, and quote, the child Brett McBain, just before tragedy strikes, and quote, "There are many kinds of weapons, and the most efficient one is money," and quote. Mr. Morton, highlighting his belief in wealth over violence, and quote, "You saved my life, and I gave it to you," and quote. Cheyenne, expressing his gratitude with sincerity. Cheyenne, "By the way, you know anything about a man going around playing the harmonica? He's somebody you'd remember. Instead of talking, he plays, and when he better play, he talks. Wobbles. You know you can trust me, Frank. Wobbles. How can you trust a man that wears both a belt and suspenders? Man can't even trust his own pants." Morton, "Not bad. Congratulations. Tell me, was it necessary that you kill all of them? I only told you to scare them." Frank, "People scare better when they're dying." Frank, "Morton once told me I could never be like him. Now I understand why. Wouldn't have bothered him, knowing you were around somewhere alive." Harmonica, "So, you found out you're not a businessman after all." Frank, "Just a man." Harmonica, "An ancient race. Other Mortons'll be along, and they'll kill it off." Frank, "The future don't matter to us. Nothing matters now. Not the land, not the money, not the woman. I came here to see you, 'cause I know that now you'll tell me what you're after." Harmonica, "Only at the point of dying." Cheyenne, "You know, Jill, you remind me of my mother. She was the biggest whore in Alameda and the finest woman that ever lived. Whoever my father was, for an hour or for a month, He must have been a happy man. Cheyenne, ma'am, it seems to me you ain't caught the idea. Jill, of course I have. I'm here, alone in the hands of a bandit who smelled money. If you want to, you can lay me over the table and amuse yourself, and even call in your men. Well, no woman ever died from that. When you're finished, all I'll need will be a tub of boiling water and I'll be exactly what I was before, with just another filthy memory. Cheyenne sighs. You make good coffee, at least. Harmonica, the reward for this man is $5,000. Is that right? Cheyenne. Judas was content for $4,970. Less. Harmonica. There were no dollars in them days. Cheyenne. But sons of bitches. Yeah. Harmonica. I saw 3 of these dusters a short time ago. They were waiting for a train. Inside the dusters, there were 3 men. Cheyenne. So. Harmonica. Inside the men, there were 3 bullets. Cheyenne. That's a crazy story, Harmonica, for 2 reasons. 1. Nobody around these parts got the guts to wear those dusters except Cheyenne's men. 2. Cheyenne's men don't get killed. That surprise you? Harmonica. Yeah. Well, you know music, and you can count, all the way up to 2. Cheyenne. All the way up to 6 if I have to. Harmonica. Your friends have a high mortality rate. Frank. First 3, then 2. Frank. So, you're the one who makes appointments. Harmonica. And you're the one who doesn't keep 'em.